got to wait before people are even interested. And it's usually people that come in and don't really know a lot about the situation.
Yes.
They get a disclosure that says, we live next to a landfill, and that's, pretty much what they get. But no, they are staying away from it. They are, scared. And as they should be.
Oh,
Yes, as they
absolutely.
should be.
Especially if it affects them like it
Right.
affected you.
Yes, and it
Good.
doesn't affect everybody in my household the same way, but I'm older. And I guess my body's weaker.
Yes.
And the children and the older people that live there are the ones that are really being affected the worst. And then the people that maybe are prone to cancer, that maybe someday they might have gotten cancer anyway, or maybe they wouldn't. It's like just made it happen a whole lot faster and a whole lot worse. And I'm really scared for the man that I've taken in that lives with me. I call him my brother. He's been with me for 2.5 years, and he's been sick for a year of that 2.5 years. Very sick.
And it's a result of
I'm
the landfill.
sure it is. I'm
Oh.
sure it is because they were sleeping outdoors before. Can you imagine sleeping outdoors, living in a car? It was bad. And so I said, come over here, come in. Don't stay out there, come inside. It's not that it's the best in the world but my electric bills go up to like $900 a month in the summertime, and in the wintertime, $800 because my heat's electric. And so it's been tough because I'm trying to help these people, as many as I can, and it's very expensive to do so. And I'm not working as much. I'm not out there prospecting for new business
Right.
because I don't feel good. I'm doing the best I can to take my referrals and work with them.
Right. Are you familiar with the community relief program that's available?
Yes, I have been on the community relief program, and it has been a blessing for the short period of time that it was available.
What does that do?
It helps. It helps with the utility bills, first of all.
Okay.
The first and foremost, that's what it helps me with. It also helps with the other bills in the house, that I have to, take care of, and the people that I've been taking care of. It helps with all of that, and it's all as a result of the landfill in the first place that we have to do this. We have such beautiful weather at night here. I'd love to I have a glass sliding door with a balcony. I'd love to open it up and just get that beautiful air coming in and not have to run that air conditioner or not have to run the heater, and just really enjoy that fresh air that I used to breathe when I first moved in.
And those applications, I think, are still available online. Am I right?
No, they ended it already.
They ended it already.
They
Okay.
ended it already. I did not find out about it until it was already halfway done.
Well,
But
who are
people
the
started-
theys? Is it the city, the
It
county?
was actually the landfill itself that was providing these
Oh.
relief funds to people to help harden their homes if necessary, to help pay for the electric bills, to help them in any way
I
that they can.
see.
But if a lot of people are like me, maybe self-employed, and got sick like I did, they probably had to use some of the money to pay their bills because they couldn't work. They couldn't get up and go to work because they felt so bad. But the
Wow.
relief funds are over. They have cut them off. They're not going to happen anymore. And I don't know what the people are going to do now because I'm still going to have a $900 or $1,000 electric bill.
Well,
I
now-
still have to keep my windows closed.
Yeah. But if they're closing, they should be shutting everything down and paying
Exactly.
that relief fund.
Exactly. But they may have closed it down. Yes, they may not be accepting any more trash. That's true. But that fire is still burning. That old trash that's been down there all these years. That old trash is still there, and the fire's burning and it's turning into liquid, and it's still coming out of the ground.
Well,
So
isn't
that
there-
hasn't changed.
Isn't there any way that they can put that fire out?
I don't
down
know.
below?
If I would have thought if there was, they would have. Or maybe it's too expensive and they can't. I see these covers on the hillsides like tarps they've been putting, but then you see all the brown stuff on the white tarp that they covered the ground with. It's apparently come out of the ground. So it can't be working like they planned it.
There's a lot of information on their website that people can check out for more
Yes.
information. And again,
Yes.
and
Really?
again, those hearings that they've been holding, and they have the scheduled dates. Again, the last one I believe was just last week. As we go forward.
It's on the website.
It's the Chiquita Canyon website.
I'll have to look at that. Because I've just been picking up bits and pieces from the newspaper.
Right.
But since I'm not involved or I don't live over there, I haven't really paid that much
Yeah, it's
attention
worthy
to
of
it.
an in-depth review, and I know lots of people are involved with that, with getting the correct information out, and that's the most important.
Yeah,
So-
it is the most important. Whoa.
So we want to thank you for joining us
Well,
today.
thank you for
sharing your
having me. I
information.
really want the word to get out there. It's just so important because people like you that don't live in the area, they don't know what we're going through over there, and we are really, really asking, the state to give us a state of emergency, not to just help the people that live there and own homes, but to help the people that live there and don't have a home
Yeah.
and don't have any place to go. And
Well, you've
they
got a
need-
few more minutes here. We
Yeah.
just need to take a break.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a break now. I'm Kevin McDonald with my co-host Barbara Cochran on your hometown station 98.1 FM, AM 1220, KHTS.
Welcome back to the Senior Hour. I'm Barbara Cochran with my co-host Kevin McDonald on your hometown station 98.1 FM, AM 1220, KHTS. And we're speaking with Diana James she's a real estate agent, and we're talking about the Chiquita Canyon landfill. And let's continue with this. Has the city, the county, or the state done anything to
No.
solve the problem? No.
No, not at all.
That's amazing.
They say that they did file a lawsuit against the county filed a lawsuit against the landfill, but that was just done just a few months ago.
And that's a big thing. And the landfill is closed,
It's now
am I right?
closed because of it. So they did finally do that. But Catherine just has not felt like, Catherine Barger has not felt like this was a problem. Pilar Chivaro, I believe is her name, she came out and spent the night with one of the residents that live on Lincoln and woke up the next morning with a headache and a bloody nose. And so
my.
we know there's a problem, and we've asked for the county to call a state of emergency. We've even talked to the school districts, trying to get it to where the children are staying inside more because they're having problems at the schools, the local schools.
So
We've
we have to
tried
wrap up in
everything.
just a minute. And all you're saying is, I think the other thing is those community meetings are because there's a lot of information out there, and I know Supervisor Barger has taken a very strong stance on this. And actually, just within the last few days,
Recently.
she has asked USC's Cancer Surveillance to go in and do some assessments. So
Good.
that's
That would
what
be
the
great.
county's doing, some activities. But I do think it's important to get that information together from there.
Wow, that's amazing that the county has not done anything.
Yeah.
That's
Until just
beyond
recently,
me.
yes.
Absolutely.
Barbara, I think the county has done a lot of things, and I think we have to attend those community meetings to get all the facts of all the details of what they've done, when they've done it, and things like that. Those are important things too.
Yeah, they really are.
So
Wow.
we have to wrap up, but you've been listening to the Senior Hour on your hometown station, 98.1 FM, AM 1220, KHTS. We are sponsored by Comfort Keepers In-Home Care, IMAC Med Spa, and Providence Holy Cross Medical Center. Now go and enhance your quality of life.